Namaste everyone. I will be continuing the topic of complete MCQs on modern Indian history. So, first question for this session is consider the following statement about Danes. Danes means Danish people. Okay. First statement Danish East India Company was established in 1616. Danish East India Company established in 1616. Second statement in 1620 they founded factory at Travancore near Tanjore on eastern coast of India. In 1620 factory at Travancore near Tanjore at eastern coast of India. Third statement, the principal settlement was Serampore near Calcutta. So Danish people's principal settlement was near Serampore, which is near Calcutta. Fourth statement, the Danish factories were sold to British in 1845. Fifth statement, the Danes are better known for their missionary activities than for commerce. So, we have to choose correct answer. First option, only statement 1 and 2 are correct. Only statement 2, 3 and 4 are correct. Only statement 3, 4 and 5 are correct. And all the given statements are correct. So answer for this question is all the given statements are correct. Basically, Danes, Danish East India Company Danish East India Company established in 1616. It was correct. And in 1620 they established their company in 1660 and 1620 they founded their factory at Travancore near Tanjore. Tanjore is in eastern coast of India, and their principal settlement is on Serampur near Calcutta, and their factories are not that important. So in 1845 they sold all their factories to the British. Okay, the Danes are better known for missionary activities. They focused more on missionary activities like spreading Christianity than focusing more on commerce and earning money. So all the given statements are correct. Second question, write the following in a chronological order. So we have to write who came for which Europeans came first and after them and last Europeans to enter India. So first it was Portuguese who came to India, and thereafter it was Dutch people, thereafter British, thereafter French, thereafter Danes. Danes are not that important. Okay, so many authors consider French are the last Europeans to come to India. Next question, blue water policy, which is a cartage system, belongs to which French governor? So blue water policy is policy of Francisco de Almeida. He is the first governor general in first governor general of Portuguese. Okay, first governor general of Portuguese in India, and his policy is blue water policy. And permit system brought by which Portuguese governor general? It was de Albuquerque. Alfonso de Albuquerque. Next question, which French governor shifted capital from Cochin to Goa in 1530? It was Nino de Cunha. Nino de Cunha is shifted capital from Cochin to Goa in 1530. So in this session, basically it was a revision like session of previously conducted questions. Okay. Next question, name the important Dutch companies. We have to mention some of the important French companies. But before that, in which battle British defeated Dutch? It was Battle of Bidara in 1758. British defeated Dutch in Battle of Bidara. we have to mention important Dutch factories. Machilipatnam, it was their first factory in 1605. Pulicat in 1610. Surat, these three are most important factories in 1616. Surat in 1616. Whose factories are these? These belong to Dutch. Okay, Dutch people. Then Bimli Patnam is there, Karaikal is there, Chinsura is there, Kasim Bazar is there, then Baranagar, Kasim Bazar is there, Baranagar is there, Patna is there, and Balasore in 1658, and Cochin. Cochin and Balasore are also one of the important Dutch factories. Balasore in 1658, Cochin in 1663. Next question. Sir Thomas Roy second permission from Jahangir. Sir Thomas Roy permission from Jahangir to establish factories at which three places? Sir Thomas Roy got the permission to establish factories from Jahangir in the place Agra, Ahmedabad and Broch. Agra, Ahmedabad, Broch. Basically, he wanted to conclude a commercial treaty with Jahangir, but he was unsuccessful. But he got the advantage of establishing factories in Agra, Ahmedabad and Broch. Okay, next question. Fort William is a fortified settlement of which three villages? Fort William established in 17th, and it was fortified settlement of three villages or include three villages like Sutanati, Gobindapur and Kalighat. Sutanati, Gobindapur and Kalighat. These three villages are in city of Calcutta. Next question. Farrukh Shiar's Farman. We have to remember Farrukh Shiar issued Farman in 1717. Okay. Magna Carta and his Farman, whose Farman is known as Magna Carta. Farrukh Shiar's Farman is known as Magna Carta. Gave significant privileges to East India Company at which three cities? Gujarat, Bengal and Hyderabad. It was Gujarat, Bengal and Hyderabad. From Farrukh Shiar's Farman, Britishers got an exclusive right to trade in Gujarat, Bengal and Hyderabad. Next question. In First Carnatic War, Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle 1748 was signed in Madras. From First Carnatic War, it was Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle. And in Third Carnatic War, which is mentioned below, in Third Carnatic War, it was Treaty of Peace of Paris 1763. Aix-la-Chapelle Treaty was from First Carnatic War in 1748 and Treaty of Peace of Paris was after Third Carnatic War, which is in 1763. As per this treaty, the French factories were returned to French and French continued with their commerce work without interfering in Britishers' work. Okay. So from these Carnatic War, it was decided that Britishers were going to be the supreme powers of India. The important battle fought in Third Carnatic War was known as Battle of Vandy Wash. And in Second Carnatic War, it was Battle of Ambur. In Second Carnatic War, who won? French won under Governor General Dupleix. And in Third Carnatic War, basically Britishers won under Sir Eyre defeating French under Thomas Arthur de Lally. So this is all for today's session. If you like this session, then please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.